to get us underway. It bounds through the back of the end zone. Touchback.
Let's go. Right. Single. Black or two.
On the option. He'll pitch it. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
And playing the option, man, consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
Throws for the tight end. Wide open downfield. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. The Rebels racing to the line in the hurry up.
Talking to this coaching staff, they felt they had matchups in the passing game that they could win, and they wanted to test this defense and see if they could take the top off. Well, you saw it right there. Opening drive of the game, they're being aggressive, they're taking a shot, and they come up with a big one. And trust me, fellas, they're going to keep taking those shots because they've got some dudes outside.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The option look. Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And the defense did everything right against that option play. They got to the quarterback. They forced him to keep it. Not only do they create the fumble, but they jump on it behind the line of scrimmage. That is just perfect option defense.
Here's the handoff. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. There he goes. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Utes come to the line with a new set of downs. Rides to back and leaves it. There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that punt.
Tight end finds a soft spot. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. A big third down coming, and hotty-toddy, gosh almighty, this crowd is ready. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
And that's the extra feel you get with this dude. I mean, unbelievable job dropping back to pass, but understanding third down, I can get it right now. I got a little bit of space right up the middle, pulls it down, runs it straight ahead, and goes and gets the big third down conversion.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking downfield, it's Dampier. Fires to the tight end. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's That's a way to make a stand. Never a good time for a turnover, but it always seems a little worse when you're about to knock on the door of the end zone.
No doubt about it. And it's this area of the field, Reese, where your execution really has to be great. Because down in the red zone, the windows to throw into it for a quarterback, they're smaller and they close a lot quicker. So you
Base to grab down the middle. Oh, he got loose. Racing down the left side. The 10. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
And the defense lets the big tight end get behind him, and you could see it. When he saw his tight end streaking down the field, he knew he had to throw it up in the air, let him go make a play. He does it. Big play for this offense.
They'll run the option. He can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside. And David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Trying to pick up a first down. Looking to throw, it's Dampier. Grab near the marker, it's Davis. Still on his feet at the 45. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it.
Yo, what's good,
They
Creeper?
don't seem interested in inching the ball down the field. That big play sets him up. First and 10 from the 36.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Rides the back on the option. The give. Breaks into the open. And a good pickup to move the chains, and the clock will expire, and that's how they'll be set up to start the second quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Snagged on the outside, it's Davis. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a first and goal. And the Utes started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's second and goal from the 5. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Inside the 50. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. Running free, going to the end zone, but way back behind him, there's a flag on the field. So the touchdown will stand. Penalty on the defense waved off, and the points go on the board. Why not double the try total and go for 2? Goes to the option. Trying to get closer, and they knock it free.
And that's unfortunate for the offense. A golden opportunity to walk away with 2 extra points, but you fumble it at a critical juncture in the game. How's this one going to impact this game?
And he takes this from inside the 5. Utah defense returns, ready to go back on the attack. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too generous, David.
Yeah, like a non-profit, man, like a charity, giving the football away too much. You gotta take care of the football, Jesse. Otherwise, you got no shot to win this football game.
You're right, man. At this level of college football, it doesn't matter how talented you are. It doesn't matter who you're playing. If you're sloppy and you put the football on the ground and you throw picks, you're going to find yourself behind on the scoreboard.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And he needed just a single yard, and he did not get it. What a stout play by this defense. In their own territory, no problem. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it. Tries to slither forward on the sneak.
I think that's a big advantage of having a tiny quarterback, right? Is he can find little creases to wedge his body into to pick up short yardage plays like that on the QB sneak on 4th down.
Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. And the catch along the sideline will come up a little short of the 1st down. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Back to throw. It's Dampier. What precise footwork along the sideline to get that toe down for the catch. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside give. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. And he is finding wide open defense.